Yes. So with what we said so far, it's important for any business owner, any entrepreneur to have a budget. What then is a budget? A budget is a summary of the money you expect to come into the business and the money you anticipate would also leave the business as expense over a specific period of time. A budget is a plan of how you spend your income to cover the different expenses you have in the business within a specific period of time. So here are some quick tips I have for you to draw up your budget. List out all your sources of income. Two, list out all your expenses. Three, compare your budget regularly with what you spend. That shows that after drawing a budget, you need to reflect on the reality of your budget. Are you spending within your means or are you spending more than you anticipate? I know a lot of women who go to the market with a list and they can tell you for free that sometimes the cost of items in the market keep on skyrocketing. That's okay. But if there's a true reflection of the fact that the cost of items in the market, outstrip your budget, it's also okay for you to adjust it upwardsly to reflect on the reality of time. So you also need to know that to have a good budget, you should make allowances for surpluses. And when you have surpluses, what do? Do you spend them? No, keep them aside so that you can you'll be able to meet future expenses when your cash flow isn't up to what it is to take care of the bills for your business. And of course, make adjustments to your spending if you have surplus. And of course, it's good to know that financial discipline is really important in keep drawing up a budget and sticking to it. So are there benefits to budgeting? They are. It helps you plan. It helps you control your expenses. It also helps you understand the possibilities that can come from being financially disciplined in sticking to what you want to accomplish. Remember, we talked about financial goals. You may not be able to meet your financial goals if you do not have financial discipline. This sadly is lacking in a lot of businesses. This is why we're here encouraging you to have financial discipline. It's not everything that your business needs immediately. You can make a plan to buy items for your business in the long term. You can also make a plan to rent items for your business initially before you get enough resources to buy outrightly. Understanding how money works and the importance of drawing up your expenses and sticking to spending based on what is available distinguishes one good business from another business. What are three major approaches to budgeting? We're looking at your budget based on revenue. Budgeting based on revenue is you understanding what comes into the business and budgeting based on what you have available. So for a business owner, your budget will probably have from income you've made from the business, money that's coming from the business, and from sales you've made from the business, right? So what are bases for making forecasts? It's important to state here that some budgets are made on forecast. I can give you examples. Some budgets, like the national budget for Nigeria, is made based on anticipated income coming from income generating departments, ministries, and parastatals, and also from the sale of crude oil. So it's not that the money is available, you're just anticipating based on trends, which is another thing that guides your budget, based on what has happened before, that XYZ income will come in, and knowing that the operating environment hasn't changed much and sales is expected to continue. Yeah, so this is a basis for making forecasts in budgets. It's made based on investments, business updates, finance, and decisions you've made on the business. Why is it important to forecast? Forecasting, anticipating the future in budgeting, helps you identify future funding needs for your business. It helps you know where you need to work much harder in generating income for your business, either sales or networking or leveraging on contacts you know, or making more investments for harder times ahead. It also helps provide you with a framework to adjust the budget based on variations and build a proper budget monitoring tool and feedback from the market. Forecasting also helps you meet your strategic um, objectives in business. Remember, we have two major ways to save money in any business. You either borrow or you look out for people that will give you capital to invest in the business. So these are two major ways to generate income, startup funds for your business, and your ability to leverage on both borrowing or um, having investors putting money into your business is very important. Now, question is, which bank would provide startup funds to your business? Not to worry. For now, you can just rely on the benevolence of family and friends to borrow to start your business. But we also encourage you to also save up for your business. Nobody will give you money to start business without seeing you committing some sort of funds to the business to show that you are passionate about the business and you're motivated to make the business work. We're going to look at section 3 now, which looks at allocating resources for different business activities.